Good day everyone, I hope you are well. My name is Nick and it's Friday, well it is in this game at least. This game is called Happy Hour on the ZXspectrum 48K, where you take control of Wobbly Wilf. It's published by Scorpio GamesWorld Limited in 1984. It's written by Barry Jones, who gave us Devil's Descent, which you looked at earlier, and the C5 games. You might know it as Alcoholic Ollie, I think it was released as that as well. So it's teaching the kids growing up, I suppose, this game. Couldn't get away with it back in the day. But yeah, you control a Wobbly Wilf. He must visit 12 pubs and drink in each one of those and then get back home within a certain time limit. Here he is, Wobbly Wilf. Now, what makes this trick... Why did I fall over there? Anyway, what makes this tricky is he will stumble about a bit. So you're controlling it loosely and he will go about. So there's the 12 pubs we need to get to. We're on easy mode, so we'll stumble around less, and you can see if you're not too far away from the obstacles, you can fall over. Condition not bad. I've fallen over once. By hitting T, I can take money that's been dropped. So now you see my money is on 1. It's gone down to 50p for some reason, and now it's completely gone. I don't know why. But anyway, perhaps I wasn't moving around quick enough. So basically, we're going around a map looking for 12 pubs in this weird town. I don't know if there's going to be anyone else in this weird town. It's just Wobbly Wilf and 12 pubs and no one else. Yes, if you had this game back in the day, let me know. It would have been a curio. I think it was cost about $1.99. There's a pub. It's the Sportsman's Inn, so let's go in there. I've got no money though, so this could be a problem. Let's see what happens. Oh, thrown out. Not enough money. So I've been thrown out the pub. Wobbly Wilf's not welcome there. So look out for the white full stops around the map. That will be money. I've been hitting M for map, but nothing's been coming up really. I did hit it once. Perhaps that's what cost my money. Yeah, I didn't even mean to go in there. Anyway, condition painful. As soon as it gets to a really bad condition, you will get arrested by the police and it's game over. So Friday night, stumbling around, falling about, drunk and disorderly, drinking 12 pints, trying to get to the right house to go home. Yes, it's it. As I say, I don't think you could get away with this back in the day. It's an alcoholic one. It's a happy hour. The time is 6 PM. There is a cat or some creature, and there's a full stop. We've taken that, so we've got £1. I don't know who's dropping this money around the place, but I wish they was doing it when I was going around pubs in my early 20s, because I could have done with it. £2. I don't think now people use money less after the pandemic. You don't tend to see money around the place. So there were times when I'd found a pound coin or loose change on the floor and pick that up. You don't see it. You just do not see it anymore. Right, I tried to bring up the map again then. That cost me 50p. I think that's a waste of time, that bit. If you completed this game, let me know. 12 pubs, 12 pints in the town, get back to the right house. Don't trip over stuff. So condition is painful now. I'm not sure we can fall over. Oops, I bumped into a pound coin and fallen over, but you need to pick that up. Bump into anything, you're doomed. On easy mode, Wilf isn't staggering around too much. He's fairly easy to control. We've got enough money in theory to go to a pub now. We just need to get in. I'll get round this cat. We could fall over there. If you've been walking home from the pub and fallen over a cat, comment in the comment section below. Is this quite indicative of your life? Now, Wobbly Wilf looks a bit weird anyway. So let's try and comment about the game then. Animation is poor. Idea is questionable, but it's 1984, so it doesn't matter that much. Am I having fun though? Yeah, a little bit. It's like walking around the pub simulator, like the Norfolk Arms. We're in the pub. There's a woman with bright yellow hair, and yes. There's no one in the pub, it's just us with high tables. What's going to happen here? So basically, this town is deserted. Maybe been some nuclear accident. The only people here is Wobbly Wilf and presumably 12 women that are running the pub. Strange. Anyway, we ticked that one off. 1 pint had 1. You can see that? And that's ticked there. The Norfolk Arms, that's done. Off to the next pub. I think the most common pub name is well, in the UK at least, is the Red Lion. I don't know what's next. The King's Arms. The King's Arms, they're all parts of the body, aren't they? The King's Arms, the Queen's Legs, the Knave's Bottom. No, I think I made that one up. Anyway, there's the bus stop there. If you want to wait for a bus, well, I guess. I don't think a bus is going to come along. No, condition is bad. I'm bad, said Michael Jackson. But I don't think Michael Jackson walked around here in happy hour. He might have been a teetotaler, but he might have taken other stuff. Citation needed, protect myself. There we go. Right, we're ambling around. I mean, I've had times where it's taken me a long time to get home, but I haven't been as bad as Wobbly Wilf. I couldn't drink 12 pints, to be fair. I don't weigh that much. I remember going to pubs as a young'un, and well, not infant school, at the right age, and I couldn't keep up with my friends drinking at all. I was alright for the first pint, and then it's the gas that got in there. 4 pints is my maximum, and then I'd have to go on to something a bit like some Comfort and Coke or something. Pints, ooh. Cans, pints are quite expensive, aren't they now, in pubs? I don't go there as much as I did before the pandemic, so it's a bit of money saved there. Right, we've got £6 though in this game. In 1984, I think that means you could buy a house, doesn't it? There's this like fence around this whole town. Legless, condition legless. Does that mean I'm in trouble? Oops, critical. I've fallen over twice there by bumping into a house. I think I can only fall over one more time and the police might be there. There's a fox mutant thing. There's another pound coin and another fox mutant thing. Strange town this is. No real roads. I presume that's a pothole, or is it a portal into hell? I've had a bit to drink in this game. It could be anything. I don't know which house is Wobbly Wilf's. You might have seen this game as alcoholic, whatever it is I said before, Ollie. So you might have played it as that. I don't think too many people would have played this. I mean, what parents bought their kid a getting drunk walking around the town simulator? I can't imagine it. The kid must have bought this with their own pocket money. I am guessing. No one else. It's a unique game. I do like the Spectrum. I love this era for this sort of thing. It is rather unique. There we go. Do 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 do. Right, we've only had 1 pint so far. I'm not making a good effort of finding these pubs, you know. Just wandering around like a wally, collecting money. £9. I mean, I think I just like to wander around this town picking up the discarded money and not go in the pubs. That sounds like a job. I mean, he's picked up £9. What if I can pick out like £100 a day just walking around? That seems like a much better game. Let's face it, the game's pretty boring, isn't it? There's not much sound around. It's just an excuse to talk about pubs and drinking. Some of you might be teetotalers. I couldn't survive like that. You know, I remember going to the pub at the first time because my friends were about almost a year older than me. I was the youngest in the year or thereabouts, so they got used to drinking. I remember sitting there trying to act like a big tough boy in the only pub that would serve us because we looked too young, and they all had pints and were drinking it. And the first sip I had of that pint of beer, I think it was a Foster's, it was the worst drink I've ever tasted in my whole life. And I thought, oh my god, is this the future? Is this the future? But anyway, after a few, I've died, have I? After a few weeks practice, I was drinking it like the best of them. You fall down in the gutter and you are arrested for being drunk and disorderly on 1 pint. Well, that does sound a bit like me. He must have had alcohol in his jacket. I was taking that round like that. Well, you know, you pretty much got the gist of the game there. But, you know, for some reason which I can't understand, maybe it's through osmosis, I've got drunk through the game. I want another go. I want to find some of the other pubs, you know. 210 points, home bonus 0 points. Well, I didn't get home, did I? Another pub crawl, sir? Sounds like my personal butler. Right, there's her indoors you need to get back to. The boys in blue. Percy Punk, so he must be around somewhere. Wobbly Wilf. Right, let's put this on difficult mode this time. And that means Wobbly Wilf will be wobbling like never before. So I'll be really find it hard to control him. He'll be staggering about. No, 4, impossible, please. Impossible. Skill level 4 selected. Happy hour. That looks a bit like a screen from CFAX, doesn't it? Or Teletext back in the day. Well done, Barry Jones. You sure made some curio games. Yes, check out Devil's Descent, which we reviewed earlier, if you're watching these as they go up, also by Barry. And the C5 Trilogy. 3 different games. There might be a 4th one, I can't remember. Right, here we go. So, here is Wobbly Wilf. We've got £1. We're off. Let's find some more pubs to see if any look different from that first pub we see. There's a grating there. Now, come on, Wobbly Wilf. He seems to be going in a straight line so far. He's not staggering about at all. Come on, Wobbly Wilf. But he's going to get drunk as we go along. So, condition is okay. It's a Friday night. We're just starting. Let's go around that cat. The computer could chuck us into that cat in a stagger that it'll work out every now and again. At the moment we're not doing too bad. There's another £1 there, £3, and we've only been playing too long to be fair. It's night time. He's never going to. I don't know. I suppose there's a time limit on this. The time does tick up every now and again. You might lose some money each hour. There's the bus stop. Don't know what these cats are. They're all yellow, aren't they, these animals going around? I think there must have been a nuclear accident in this town. Lots of people have run away. The animals have mutated. There's some strange pub women running the pub, and the only people there is Wobbly Wilf in this strange situation. And if he ever sobers up, he'll probably leave the town as well. He's looking a bit green. I would like to see Percy the punk. There's a car there parked in the middle of the road going nowhere. Looks very small. Looks like it's a Matchbox car being driven by a mouse. If you are a Matchbox car being driven by a mouse, or a mouse driving a Matchbox car, either of the two, please comment in the comments section below. Hooray! And I'll probably say hooray back, as I tend to do in this crazy sort of like channel. It's not reality. It's all about beating stress, folks. If you're still here, unbelievable. But if you're still here, then it might be a case that you like this kind of stuff. So if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. That'll be a big help. There's loads of stuff like this on the channel. We've got thousands of videos. Thank you. Right, in the pub again, the Junction Inn, and it's the same as that other pub. Oh dear, it's all going to be the same. So we've got a bit of an animation, drinking. Have you completed this game? Then please comment in the comment section below what happens at the end. A big shout out to the members. I'll say cheers if I meet you in any of these pubs. You're keeping the channel running. Do you know, I'm not sure how many reviews of this there will be on YouTube, but here's one of them. Come on, he's staggering about a little bit every now and again, but I haven't fallen over yet. Condition is still okay. The Norfolk Arms, is that the one we've been in? Oops, he's staggered about there. Right, the Norfolk Arms. Drinking again. No one in any of these pubs. They should put some music on, make it at least entertaining. My favourite pub in a Spectrum game would have to be 180, where that dog runs in and does his business there. That's a happening pub. They need to get a dartboard in. That's why there's no one in there, apart from the nuclear accident, of course. Right. So you can see pints drunk 2, 10 pints to go. Whoa, he's staggering a bit now. Backward and forward he goes. So if you see him go back and left or in some jerky movement, that's not me controlling it, that's a computer trying to calculate how drunk he is, and it's just chucked me into a strange mutated fox. If you are a strange mutated fox, comment below. Are you annoyed that drunkards keep walking into you as you stand still doing your statue routine all night? Good. Is that supposed to be the moon back there, I suppose? That pentagon thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's 8 sides. Hexagon thing. No, octagon thing. Well done, Nicky. I was good at maths at school. 2 pints down. Condition headache. Yeah, well, I know the feeling there. I'm not sure these stars at the background are based on any constellation. Now the Brown Cow Inn. Right, there's a cow at the bar there. She's not moving, but I've got my pint. I'm sitting on a stool by the table. There's another big pint in the middle. No one about. If you know the secret of the mystery, why there's no one sitting around in this town, then let me know the answer. Right, 3 pints down out of 9. So I'm getting better at the game, but I'm not sure why. Whoa, I'm not sure why I'm persisting with the thing. The review's already been going on way too long. I crashed into a miniature car. Darn that mouse. Right, okay, we've been to the Brown Cow Inn. How now, Brown Cow? What's the next pub? There's another pound that someone has left. Looks like that cat was about to eat it, so I've just saved it from a choking incident, so well done me. I hope I get the OBE. If you want to nominate me for the OBE for that, then email the Queen. I don't know what her email address is, but you could probably guess it. Right, come on, Wilf. Alf, Mavis. No, Wobbly Wilf. He is a bit wobbly. I've crashed into that thing twice now. It's conditioned very bad. I haven't got long to live. Get it well before I get arrested in this. I think I went into that house in error then. Is that my house? No, thrown out, the wrong house. See, where is Wilf's house in this? Maybe it's got a letter on it. So I'm now legless. I bumped into the mutated thing again. Critical. So the next one is collapse. I'm sure it's the computer that chucked me into that. Oh no, he's wobbling between screens now. He's all over the shop. This is impossible mode. I think he stays a little bit more sober in the easier mode and is easier to control, but there's not too many obstacles on that screen. There's the trap in. God knows what we're going to be after a pint here. So this is pint number 4 if indeed I can get in. Here we go. The pub looks kind of familiar. It must be a chain pub. Well, they always have the same woman serving and the same seats in the same position with the same decor. What a crazy town this is. Sounds a bit like Shaun of the Dead or something. The Winchester should be here somewhere. If you're being chased, what would have made this game better if there's zombies going around as well? Shaun of the Dead Happy Hour 2. I don't think anyone's going to make a Happy Hour 2. If you know any games a bit like this, then comment below. I'll be surprised if there are some, but you might be aware of them. Hopefully there's not, but there could be. Why am I still playing this? I do not know. Why are you still listening to it? I do not know that either. It's a crazy world. It just sucks you in this. It's Happy Hour. But this video, I do hope it's not going to go on for an hour. I really do. I'm enjoying this. I don't know why. It's a guilty pleasure. Would I play it a lot as a kid? I think I would. I don't know why either. It's not very good, is it? But why am I playing it? Well, it must have that addictiveness about it. It must be the alcohol, the forbidden fruit that a kid could never have. Oh, I'm gone again. I had 4 pints that time. I got £9. What a good night. The time is 10 PM and it looks like I've been arrested. You fall down in the gutter again. You've been arrested for being drunk and disorderly. Well, what a wonderful era this is. We will leave it there though. We won't have another go. Hope you liked having a look at that one. I enjoyed it for all the wrong reasons. Probably the subject matter and how wrong it is for a kid to be playing it in the first place. So that was Happy Hour on the ZXspectrum 48K, or otherwise known as Alky Ollie, good old Wobbly Wilf, published by Scorpio GamesWorld Limited in 1984, written by Barry Jones. So it's all his fault. Well done, Barry. I like your stuff. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.